Hello, my name is Peter Parsekian of the Saturday Night Chef. I've been cooking for about 30 years, making elaborate, complex meals about once a week. These have come from traditional recipe sources, cookbooks, magazines, newspapers, that kind of thing. But I found that they've had serious limitations. The biggest problem with cookbooks, for example, are that they're heavy and cumbersome. And let's be honest, you only get a couple of good recipes that you go back to again and again from any one $35 cookbook. They become expensive recipes. Magazines and newspapers and those kinds of recipes are usually contributed by amateur cooks. And this typically means that they're not professionally tested or professionally written. It boils down to a situation where you have to make these over and over again in order to get them just right before you can come to trust them. And I find that because magazines are seasonal, you wind up preparing only a couple from any one issue, requiring many years to collect a decent variety of these to choose from. So all of this amounts to a number of times they have to be made again and again in order to produce the kind of meal that you're going to be happy with. I mean, again, the Saturday Night Chef offers very high quality recipes. These are, elaborate, exquisite recipes that you might find in some of the better restaurants. Celebrity chefs offer recipes for free on the internet, but the biggest problem I found with these recipes is that they eliminate crucial detail and crucial cooking methods that they assume you know. They know these. They've been trained. They've spent years in kitchens. They understand how it all works, but we don't. So we're faced with a situation where we have to work through some of these nuances in the recipe without being instructed exactly how to do that. These are the kinds of details that separate a good meal from a great meal, an okay meal from a memorable meal. Celebrity chefs are more interested in promoting restaurants, selling cookbooks, and that kind of thing, as opposed to giving away free recipes on the internet. And printing on the internet is another problem. It creates a lot of hassle in the kitchen. The print is usually very fine. Usually you have to paste and cut pages together in order to make them workable in the kitchen. So all of this contributes to a situation, again, where you have to prepare these meals 2 or 3 times to get them to where you want them to be. The Saturday Night Chef has done this homework for you. We prepare these upscale meals many, many times so that you only have to prepare them one time. This is the objective. Prepare them a number of times to the point where you've gotten the content down so that an amateur or a casual home cook can prepare them once. Takes a lot of load off your mind and a lot of frustration out of the kitchen. The Saturday Night Chef, it consists of 95 upscale classic recipes in an index box. They're printed on large cards in a large print, easy to read from a distance of 2 or 3 feet. And 2 acrylic holders are supplied in the kit that stand the cards off the counter at a comfortable viewing angle. The acrylic holders cover the entire recipe and protects them in addition. All the major food categories are covered: beef, pork, ham, lamb, chicken, seafood, pasta, salads, lots of side dishes, lots of barbecue. It's a source for all seasons. European and American influences are predominant. In addition, there's a 20-page information booklet that guides cooks through the complexities of upper-level cooking. Listed are the utensil essentials, the preparation essentials, key food notes that are critical in determining, for example, what a quality ingredient looks like. This is one of the things I find absent in a lot of traditional recipe sources. I mean, what does a good filet mignon look like? What does a decent cut of swordfish look like? Of the three main cuts of pork chops, which is the best one to use most of the time for these kinds of upscale recipes? You know, are there any recommended brands of tomato sauce or chicken broth that should be purchased? These are all critical. They make the difference between your okay and average meals and your special evening meals that you're presenting to guests. There's no comparison between those two types of meals. So the Saturday Night Chef provides you with the ability to deliver world-class dinners to the table. This is our objective. We made them many, many times so that all you have to do is make them once. The mystery, the complexity, and the anxiety is taken out of upper-level cooking. Enjoy.